Hey everybody, welcome for joining me here today for another reading. I hope you're managing in the heat. Yeah, there's a lot of fear mongering going on. People love to complain, people love to spread fear and lower vibration energy. And if you're hearing this, I know that you're above that and that you can see that and observe that and not take it on. We all have triggers, we all have moments where we fall into believing the things that other people say is truth. Particularly if there's a personal fear around certain things, it can get to us quicker, deeper, it can access a wound. One of the first cards that came out for you from the Isis Oracle was the power over 7 scorpions. And it says that it's the power to conjure low vibrational forces. And I feel like this is directly connected to what I was just getting for you about people and things in your energy field that are not always of an aligned vibration at this time. And it's like protecting your inner child and in an energy bubble, and calling on obviously Archangel Michael for protection, but the goddess Isis, the divine feminine, in any form. But it's that soft, protective, but powerful, fearful mother energy that's coming through the feminine. And I'm just hearing it's not, some people misconstrue the feminine energy as soft and gentle, but it is the divine, fierce protector, the mother energy. Okay, so I'm hearing now this could be a mother wound. It could be, there could be a wound you have around potentially a narcissistic mother or mother figure and the longing for love, unconditional love. That, let's face it, that's what we all crave and are here for to experience in this 3D reality. And we have the love card from the Mermaid Oracle, and it's like you're craving this love, and when you recognize the love that you have and have the capability to share that with the world, the universe can bring that in for you. But you have to recognize your self-worth in order to receive this love. And in this card, this woman is like stroking her hair, she's kind of in the water, she's in this watery, dreamy energy. But I am getting that this is connected to your inner child, and the child on this photo, in this image, looks really frustrated and upset and tantrumy. Throat chakra expression, suppressed expression, maybe holding all these emotions in for so long as a child, and it comes to the point where you can't bottle them up anymore and they've got to come up and out. And it's like, oh, it's almost like you were restrained, strapped, like just held back from really the true expression of you. And as you've been growing up and stepping into the true version of you and becoming more empowered, owning your voice, your truth, your path and purpose, I'm hearing, maybe there's certain parent figures in your life that have resented this. This will be different for everybody because we have got this protective mother figure. So it's mothering your inner child, nurturing your inner child, which we also have here with the 6 of Cups. But it is also, I'm just getting this narcissistic wound. And with this card, it's kind of like low vibrational poison energies from the past that kind of eat away at us sometimes, and they form part of our self-esteem and your beliefs about yourself, because that's the conditioning that you may have had as a child, and it just layers up and it adds up, and then certain things and events happen in your life which then confounds a belief that may have never been true to start with. So really do, if this is resonating, some journaling and some reflecting on your core beliefs and where they came from and why you believe certain things. Like, do you believe that you're worthy? Do you believe that you're good enough of receiving? Because that's the biggest core wound for most people in society, is not believing in their own worth, and then therefore it affects their ability to receive. But no more, I'm hearing Spirit say, and I'm seeing the eagle, and it's like freedom and flying, and yeah, just ancient Egypt energy, just saying no to these lower vibrational forces. Like, you've come so far, like you are a powerful like divine being. You have a lot of magic to give to the world, and it's like your spirit guides are trying to offer this magic to you and help you to remember your truth, your magic, your light. Like, don't forget the light of your existence. And in the moon, it's like what's within you is also in nature, and as we look into nature, we see our reflection reflected back to us, which is what the water's about too. It's seeing your true self, and sometimes it can appear distorted, but that's where the light of awareness, these came out before I shuffled, by the way, these came out before I started the reading, by the way, as I was shuffling and channeling and tapping into energy. But yes, bring in the light of awareness to your situation. You've got the power, the intuition, the gifts, I'm hearing, to do that. You are the lighthouse in this situation. So trusting in your light, even though there's some insecurity and self-doubt going on. Connecting with hometown places from the past may be significant at this time. Retracing your steps, I just heard. And celebrating yourself for your gorgeous body and who you are, and not just the inner work you've been doing, but your outer work, your temple. Your body is your temple and it's divine. And it's like taking a moment to have a breather, to stop and reflect on how far you've come. Like, wave your flag. Like, this could be pride analogy I'm getting, but also just the having pride in yourself, letting your freak flag fly. I just heard it's like really being yourself, your independent true self, no matter what anyone thinks. And actually, when you're your true self, if anyone judges or shames you, they're not your people. That's the truest indicator of like your circle and who's for you. Because if you're being yourself and they don't like it, not your people. Sounds so obvious, but we need that reminder from time to time, because we all are in different circles and places, and things can get to us. And it's just like having a tougher exterior, not letting these low vibrational forces bring you down. Like, you are divinely protected by the goddess, by yourself, and you need to be the fierce protector of your inner child at this time. Like, stand up for them. Don't let the words and poison of other people bring you down or your inner child down. And we have this moon, so the goddess, this is the moon card, but it is like the goddess, the feminine energy. And as I just said, don't let the words of others, don't let the shadow bring you down. And if it does, it's, you know, submersion into water and fairy tales and literature and spirituality, these ancient cultures, is always submerging into the deep, is the transformation. It is emerging from the cocoon as the butterfly. Sorry, I just had to stop that then. It's really interesting because I know that everything that happens during a reading, there's a relevant message, and I already set the intention to channel for you the messages for your highest good from the Most High Divine God Source only. And I had to stop the video because my mum came out. I'm visiting family this weekend. I just find that really interesting that as I was talking about narcissistic parents and setting boundaries, and you know, you can do a lot of therapy and inner work on it and understand yourself, but you still have to work and integrate and learn how to accept and not let it get to you. And talking about the poison of others and low vibrational energy, it's just really interesting that as I was doing that, I was interrupted. There was no, you know, self-awareness, no awareness of what someone else is doing, just really kind of like, she just came and was like talking about something. And I really feel for you that that's what this, and the words I just said is I feel for you, but it's like, that's what this energy is about. It is setting strong boundaries and redefining your relationship with the mother and the mother wound. I just heard. Not everything that comes through is resonative with me in the readings that I do, but obviously sometimes they are, and there's a reason. We channel like energy. We're attracted to certain people at certain times, different readings, what we're going through. But I wasn't, even when I was channeling that, thinking about my own narcissistic mother wound. I was channeling what I was getting for you as a collective. So that was really interesting that just happened, because it's like I'd set boundaries, I'd set the channeling of the protection space, and that still happened. And it was kind of just like complete unawareness. Like, these people just have no awareness sometimes to what they're doing or how they're interrupting or disrupting the flow, is what I'm hearing. Because we have the mermaid cards here and a lot of water energy. It's like finding your own flow and awareness. Like, you have so much self-awareness, but maybe the people around you in your circles at this time don't. And it's learning to have compassion for that, despite how frustrating it might be when people are encroaching on your space and your time. I feel like there has been like a lot of poisonous words been said to you in the past, things that you've taken on that's kind of made you this empowered Queen of Swords energy. Like, you do speak up for yourself, you fight your own battles. You can be defensive, but that's not a negative thing. It's like really, it's like that energy I was getting with that card. It's like this inner child, this tantrum energy, but it's like when they're frustrated, it's like they let you know about it. People let you know about it as a child, and it's kind of like, this, like, it's like this is a massive forceful energy that wants to come up and out of you and be projected and just be let go of. And I don't know if I saw the letting go card somewhere, but I was feeling that energy. And again, coming back to love, unconditional love of self, not letting the energy of others affect you and get to you and tangle you up. It's like we have this blessings card, like you're so blessed, there's so many blessings that want to come in for you, but it's untangling yourself from the energies of the past, from these webs of time. I just heard just heard webs of time, immemorial. It's something about like memories and energies of the past that have been holding you back and tying you down, and just know more. Like, you need to untangle yourself from this narcissistic energy. Like, literally cut the cords. You've got the sword, you've got the sword of light. Speak your truth. Like, God, it's really about reclaiming your sovereign power. And I'm seeing this like blue energy, so it's kind of like the higher heart, so it's the speaking from the heart and voicing your truth. And this blue energy here, it's kind of like the light of the crown, and the blue, it's bringing voice to your truth, not hesitating, not doubting yourself. I'm just hearing rings of power. Maybe that's a Lord of the Rings reference for somebody, but that again is about the triumph of good over evil. I'm not going to go into that because I don't particularly believe in evil. I believe that's like a fear-mongering energy. Yes, there's dark energies, there's shadow we have to work through, there's collective shadow and consciousness, but there's light. And I think when people talk about evil, a lot of it is fear, and it's ego. And anyway, back to the point, the Rings of Power, Lord of the Rings, is very much about divine, ethereal energies and beings against or with, working with the ego of 444 on the timer, working with the ego, working with the collective unconscious, which is, with the deep water energy, the submersion. It's working with that energy to transform it into the light, because if we all transform our shadow, that's how we heal the collective unconscious, and more light can come into our beings, our vessels at this time. And that is happening, I'm getting right now on the planet, and it's been happening for some time, obviously, that more light is coming through, and as more light comes into our bodies, we have to be able to hold it, which means that we're transmuting and alchemizing more and more of the shadow of the energies of the past. I mean, I'm seeing like this dark inky mark now. It's kind of like a gargoyle or a bird or a rodent or something with wings. That's really interesting. It's kind of like this, it's like this poison energy. That's what I was getting, this energy from the past that's being saturated with water now. It's kind of like you've got this, say you've got like ink or poison, whatever, in a glass, and you keep adding water and water in it until it overflows, and then the poison is released, and the water is your vessel, your being is just cleansed completely from the inside out. And it's clear, and it's clarity, and it's like pearl wisdom energy, which is the divine feminine. There's something about pearls here. I'm seeing there's a lot of moon energy, divine feminine. We've got the moon card, we've got the empress, but it's like all these dots of light. It is like the pearl. It's like you are the pearl, you have the pearls of wisdom. The Fool card, taking this leap of faith into these pearls, like trusting the pearls of wisdom you have, even though others may think you're foolish for believing in the things that you do. It's like they just don't understand, they're not on your wavelength. Actually, to be thought the Fool is like, it's a compliment in a way, because it's from people of lower vibration energy that don't understand the magic of your existence. They don't understand the high vibrational energy. They're not in that place. And so you're able to just take a leap of faith and jump into this void for transformation, because you're trusting and you believe in yourself. And they can't, if they're in that energy, they can't touch your magic and your blissful energy. And it's kind of like they want to, this Five of Wands card here, it's like there's these pearls and there's people clambering, and you're getting to the light and people trying to hold you back, and it's just cutting the cords to that, like walking away. Ten of Swords, walking away from that energy. Like, you don't need people like that in your life, they're holding you back. It's about finding your tribe, finding your people. Maybe being by the ocean, you'll meet these people. The pearls of wisdom, the stars, starseed beings. There's something very powerful about divine feminines coming together, and maybe you facilitate circles, you've been called to that, or being in community in circles at this time, particularly connecting with the ocean, with the waters, because we are whatever percent water, and it's like it regulates us, it resets us, it nourishes us. And there's something here, it's like I'm seeing a lavender field, calming energy, stepping out the matrix societal systems of workplaces that are no longer in alignment with you. That's already died, and it's like you're rebirthing yourself into this light energy. You've turned away from the death, the stagnancy of this checkerboard, this masculine workplace, and it's made you a little bit protective. You're guarding yourself and your belongings, but you're guarding your experiences, you're guarding how far you've come. You're kind of like, I've accumulated all this stuff, but what now? What next? Where shall I go from here? And it's like you're getting your chakras in alignment, you're doing a lot of energy work, conscious or not. And I'm getting the analogy of like going into the desert, like not necessarily religious, but that too, like the deities that have come before Jesus, everybody, but going into the desert and facing the supposed demons, but it's your inner darkness. It's facing that to alchemize it and come out renewed, transformed, rebirthed into the light. Don't forget, you are this powerful magician. You've got this energy of alchemy, this infinity you have that within your hands, mind, body, soul, everything. And again, water significance, scrying, connecting with the water, your inner innate gifts. I'm hearing you've got psychic powers, and I feel like the water, I'm very much a mermaidy person. I love the water. I connect with ancient Lemuria. And I'm feeling that for you too, because there's so much water imagery here and goddess energy. But scrying, and again, it's like the Milky Way, the cosmos, and we had that starseed energy coming through. So it's like maybe connecting with your starseed origins at this time to find out what your soul purpose is, why you're on this planet, and then be rewarded for it. Receive your abundance. It's like you're shining out the light, but it's also shining back on you, and it's like fanning the flames of your existence, of your existence, of your passions and purpose, stepping into the limelight of your life. I just heard like you've been in this period of stagnancy, of indecision. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Oh no, there's fear, there's light, there's the sea, there's beauty, but there's also like, oh no, the dragons and supposed monsters. But actually, to be consumed by the monster in all fairy tales is transformation. Just saw a white butterfly. It is transformation. To let yourself be consumed is kind of like, it looks scary, but actually that is the transformation. That is the change that leads to the new you. So it's like, yeah, really acknowledging fears that have been coming through. I did see at the beginning there was the Nine of Swords energy, which is the anxiety card. So it's like, yeah, acknowledging the fears, whatever's been keeping you up at night, or this shadow, but allowing the light of your existence to chase these fears away, to alchemize them, to sit with them, accept them, and just kind of throw them up into the air and let the divine work with and for you. Like, I'm hearing that some of these shadows aren't yours to carry. These burdens aren't yours to carry. It could be family connected or workplace, as I was getting that too. Really cutting the cords between certain people, places and things that aren't healthy. And if it's family, setting strong boundaries, having the awareness and the love of self to respect yourself even when others aren't, protecting yourself, putting the bubble of protection up. And again, the ancient Egyptian energy, the Hatha energy, the mother goddess, the abundant milk energy. It's a real duality in the cards here, because we've got all the light and the goddess, and we've got the fear coming out. I've said that quite a few times about the shadow and alchemizing and the workplace. And yeah, here we have the Eight of Wands card in reverse. So it's very much like this stagnant energy, this kind of sticky energy, climbing ahead, a bit of competitive fighting and things that are just, you're so above, like you are the Hierophant. Like, you're here on your journey, you've come so far, it's almost like I feel like you've been running up and down, running up that hill, Kate Bush, but like you've been to the abyss and you've returned, you've transformed many times, and it's kind of like, okay, I'm just sitting here, I don't understand, I don't know. Actually, when you don't know where you're at in life, when we're at that humble place where we're like, I admit that I actually don't know anything, or I know a lot less than I thought I knew, than when you're a child and the ego's developing, or as a teenager or whatever, because that's true. Really, when you connect with spiritual gnosis, you channel, you receive, you feel into things, but actually book smarts and learning isn't true knowledge. It's a form of it for sure, and how we recognize it in this world, but gnosis is, yeah, it's powerful. And it's okay to be thought the fool by other people. They don't get you. Like, they're not your people. Spirit sees you. Your guides see you. The source divine sees you as you are and accepts you. It created you. Like, you're perfect as you are. And obviously there's no such thing as perfection in terms of like a hierarchical thing, but it's like, accept your imperfections because they are perfect. You're perfect in who you are. Really loving on yourself a bit more, bringing some more light into your existence. I think it's something to do with the hair here. Hair may be significant. Mine's a mess, been in the water, but it's that too. It's like not giving a shit what you look like or what people think about you, and like the nakedness, the vulnerability of going into, I almost see, I feel like somebody here wants to go into the water naked and just kind of surrender and release any limitations. It's really like having a massive purge, like releasing all the limitations of the past, particularly of childhood. And the hair, there's something about the hair, she's got this light running through her hair, but it's like maybe washing out dense energy from the past. Our hair is sacred. Indigenous tribes, all we know that it's sacred, and it's this, yeah, there's something here for you about maybe having a sacred haircut, but like releasing, but hair holding memory, strands of time, connecting with the past, letting the light shine through. Really, I think this is just about self-nourishment and connecting. Something as simple as brushing your hair can be so nourishing, especially if somebody else does that for you. And I'm seeing now, you know that scene in Mamma Mia, in what I think the first film, where the mum's brushing their hair and she's about to get married, and it's like stepping over, it's like transformation from child, maiden, mother, crone, marital bed, consummation, all that stuff. It's kind of like sacred union, but before stepping into your true self or transformation, it's like there's old mother wounds or things from the past that need to be acknowledged and addressed and transformed. Seeking your own inner wisdom with this, your own Merlin, your own guide, to find out what this thing is that wants to be acknowledged and seen. I feel like it is a shadow from the past that wants to be acknowledged. But yeah, that scene with Mamma Mia where she's kind of brushing the hair, it's very much nourishment and care and love and devotion, and doing that for yourself. Just really appreciating yourself and how far you've come. You are so blessed. And so the card says, Spirit's just saying, like, bring some spontaneity back into your life, some love, some, like, oh my god. Sorry, I've just seen that this is the goddess in the shell holding the pearl, the pearls of wisdom, the divine feminine pearl, the transformation, the purity of your existence, Aphrodite being born from the waters. Like, that just sums up everything I've been saying, because it is this slow rebirthing period, but you're being rebirthed at this time in your life, and it's you're transforming and alchemizing older energies. But Spirit saying being spontaneous will help you navigate stepping forwards into this next phase of your life. Like, having fun. You came here to be human, to have fun, to dance, to be embodied, alive, to live. Yes, the spiritual journey is amazing. It helps bring clarity and insight, but really to live your life, be around the people you want to be around. And the very first card that I actually saw was the Ace of Wands, which is like new ideas percolating, allowing them, giving the ideas a chance to form and percolate as these. It's like decoration may be significant too, making a house a home, I just heard, but like connecting with your third eye and your crown and the flame of your existence, your passions, your purpose, really connecting with that. I get that through a lot, but it's because as we're on this journey of unlayering, deconditioning, coming back to our true selves, we're connecting with our flame, with our light, and nurturing and nourishing that and bringing light to the world. There's so much light and water energy in these cards. We've got the light of the moon, the light of the stars, the light of your inner self, the light of the pearls, and of spirit and of the divine. And we did have the Two of Swords cards too, which is just like this similar energy to the Seven of Cups I'm getting for you. It's kind of like that indecision that you've been in, not knowing which way to go, how to step forwards. There's so many opportunities. It's actually a blessing, but sometimes it can feel overwhelming. It's like, is it this? Is it this? Do I do this? But know that even if something looks scary, that could actually be an even better, bigger opportunity for you, because when we face the monster, we conquer it. There's no such thing as failure. Like, you try, you fail, you try, you fail. The only true failure is when you stop trying. It's like, to fail is part of the path of the hero heroine's journey in overcoming the monster, the beast, transformation, being consumed by it or defeating it. It's like, then you get the magic. And I think we did have the magic card here. I'm sure we did. Yeah, it was the wizard card. Magic. You have magic, and you get to the magic when you've been through these initiations, which you've been going through in abundance. I've just heard so many initiations. Like, you are this Hierophant, you've come so far, you're the Queen of Swords. And yeah, it's really just about conjuring your power, your words, in a way that's in alignment with your higher self. And using yourself and your energy with discernment with who is in your life, and just recognizing yourself, your gifts and your power, saying no to the people, places that don't light you up. And yeah, Eight of Pentacles, again, indecision. Is it this? Is it that? Is it a holistic path? Is it knowledge? What's right for you? And nobody knows that but you. And we can look outside ourselves for the answers. We can be like, is it this? Is it that? Research everything. But your inner self knows more for you than anybody else. Really trusting in yourself and your ability to discern. It's like this card, and this lady's got this blindfold on. Sometimes that can help, because it's like, you feel like, oh my god, how can she find the way forward? She's tied up. But actually, then she has to rely on her inner senses and your inner compass. Let your compass be your guide, I just heard. Again, the watery depths within you, this water that's shining on you. It's like, you have the answers. The emotions within are coming out. And there's a lot of symbols, there's a lot of rune shapes here. It's all to do with your hands and your energy and your power connecting with the material. And nature may be significant, as always, connecting with nature. We've got these two characters sitting in nature, reflecting on the past, on childhood, on where you're at now, how to integrate the lessons of the past, how to comfort and nurture your inner child, and step forward aligned and ready, like, just to take this leap of faith into this, what looks like an abyss, but it's actually this powerful cauldron pot of bubbling magic transformation. Like, I feel like that's all the cards that came through, and I could talk about it for longer, but it's just going to be reaffirming the same messages, this powerful, beautiful energy of love, of water, of emotions, of loving yourself unconditionally, of nurturing yourself, your body, your temple, your mind, your soul, nurturing the flames, the fans, maybe fans is significant, your fans, but nurturing yourself and your ideas, fanning the flames of your ideas. And maybe you'll get fans from that, because when we're in alignment with our true self, then opportunities come in. People admire and respect and get inspired by you when you're inspiring others by being your true self. It's like you are pregnant with these fertile ideas, this abundance, this watery dream. Just let yourself dream and reconnect with your inner child. Dream as you are now. Dream with your inner child. Anything that lights you up or makes you feel magic, that holds the key, the answers, because that is the magic when you're connected with that energy. Be spontaneous. You are this mermaid, this goddess. You hold the wisdom, pearl of wisdom. Yeah. Get in water if you can. I feel like I really need to say that. Be in the water and just be, and see if any insights and downloads come to you. So I'd love to know down below what you're going through right now, what transformation you've been going through, the rebirthing period, because I really feel that's significant. And yeah, where the hope is right now, because there is always hope, even if it doesn't feel like that. What is the light of hope, the thread that's coming in? Because it's coming in stronger. There's opportunities. It's like I'm seeing the ship on the horizon for you. So what's been giving you hope recently? And that can really help inspire others, especially when we're in these collective shared spaces, these containers where we connect on a similar frequency to others at that time for what we're going through. What's been lighting you up? Just seeing the word sun. What, maybe it's actually the sun, getting out in the sun at the moment in this heat, and we can complain about it, again, the duality, or we can see the healing, the regeneration, the replenishment of it. And I'm just seeing the word angel, blue angel again, blue, throat chakra, expression, divinity, water, divine feminine. Yeah, it's being in alignment with yourself. But yeah, I'd love to know what you're going through, and just wish you so much love and many blessings at this time on your journey and in your life and with whatever you're moving through, and trust in yourself, in your higher self, in your feminine. You've got this. You've got the goddess with you. You can call on the goddess, on the divine feminine, on source. Like, don't underestimate yourself and your worth. And I have just seen this other image of this boat coming in the distance. Like, your boat, your opportunities are coming in, and they are aligned with your regenerated true self. I just heard. Okay, I'm gonna leave that with you. Take care. Bye for now.